Rose here. I usually do factual videos. I just want to be able to provide facts based on my research in both the Watchtower publications that go all the way back to 1880, I think my grandparents goes back to, and the videos recently. And I just tried to provide the facts with anything that I have found regarding that by showing you what I found. But today I'm going to do a personal video. Something that is just about my experience, I guess. So you could take it as factual. You could take it as a good story, or you can take it as my story. So I hope it doesn't offend anybody, and I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm not trying to prove anything. I'm just gonna say my facts. I remember as a kid the things that I wasn't able to do. And back then, I just wanted to do them. And I felt really bad that I didn't get to do them. And that's what you're taught. You're taught that you can't do them because of God. You don't want to disappoint God. And wanting to do any of those holidays is bad because God disapproves of them. So I didn't get to do my birthdays. I didn't get to do my first Easter egg hunt. I didn't get to trick or treat. Sorry. Trick or treat. I didn't get to celebrate any Christmases because I didn't want to disappoint God. And because I knew my mom and dad would be very disappointed if I let them know I really wanted to do it. So I just naturally took it because I was supposed to. I've been trying to think, how, did this really affect me as a kid? Everybody says, yeah, it really affected me. I had this horrible childhood. This and that. Well, that wasn't my experience because I remember a really, really good childhood. My mom and dad always tried to make up for things. We would not celebrate our birthdays or Christmas, but Mom and Dad's anniversary, every single year they would make special. We would get each other gifts, and we'd have a family day, and we got to do special things more and more each year. But it was always as long as Jehovah approved. So I had a good childhood. We went on vacations every year. They were simple, very, very simple vacations. But as kids, we had a blast. Yes, all the vacations, we would be told, just look around and see Jehovah's creation. But we were also told, look how vast it is. Just think how vast it is. I'm rambling. I guess what I'm saying, I did not have a bad childhood. I really thought that. Okay, sorry. That might happen every once in a while. Anyhow, thinking back, I didn't get to do any of those holidays. And even though I was miserable not being able to do them, I did the same thing to my kids. And I didn't let them celebrate any holidays. So I was told how to raise my kids. I wanted my kids to be able to do more in school because I really wanted to do more in school. I wanted my kids to be able to be part of drama. I didn't understand why that was bad. We had all the parts on the meetings. We always wanted to be on the live dramas. So why was that bad for my children to want to do drama? They're looking for brothers and sisters now to go to Warwick and audition for dramas. But it wasn't okay for my kids to be in worldly dramas that were just innocent. I don't understand it. What's the difference between Caleb and Sophia? So yeah, I lost my childhood, and my children lost their childhood. Because a man decided he didn't want to do holidays. He wanted nothing to do with Russell, and they were okay with Russell. And so he was going to separate himself from Russell. But he had to do more than that. He had to make sure that they were a special people, because everybody back then were of the anointed. So everybody who believed until 1935 were going to heaven. So his word was law, because he was the faithful steward. You know, the faithful slave class, which is now the faithful and discreet slave. So yeah, you ruin all of that, and you can't even make up your mind who you are. And I'm supposed to blindly follow you. And because I don't follow you, 9 men who are imperfect, and you fail. That's what infallible means. You fail. You make mistakes. You lie by omission. Because that's what imperfect people do. And that's who you are. And just because you claim something as 9 men now, and you keep changing who those men are, and that's why we keep getting this new light, which is just different opinions. Sorry. I guess thanks for my therapy session. Oh goodness, I don't even know if I'm going to post this. Might have to have some other people check it beforehand. So, anyhow, if any of you experience any of that, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that imperfect men who make mistakes, just like you and I do. We all make mistakes. And so do they, by their own admission. But we have to listen to whatever they say. And if they make a mistake, oops, well, it's a new light. We have new light now. Here are the scriptures. The old scriptures are wrong. You look at that, that's apostate thinking. That goes against what we 9 men now say. Anyhow. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I'm really sorry. I'm sorry for what this organization has done to millions and millions of lives. Shame on them. Shame on those infallible, imperfect, not even inspired or spirit directed. So they're just men sitting around giving their own opinion and claiming we are the faithful slave, listen to us because we said so. And if you disagree with us, well, you're gone. Shame on you for disagreeing with us. Oh, why the guilt? Why the guilt? So, I don't know if this is going to be published, edited. I'm going to let others listen to it. But I guess I'm really stopping now. Take care, everybody. Stay strong. Don't let them win. They're not worth it. Those 9 men aren't worth it. Okay. We're signing off. Take care.